morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. 40-something gamers, hosted by me and my best friend, brother from another mother, Sharon Harrington. We're 40-something, born in the 1900s and 70s. We talk about pop culture and our favorite subject, video games. Today, we got a very special guest in the house. We got Tisha here on 40-something gamers. So, Tish, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you guys?
We doing good. My first question is Team Sonic or Team Mario?
Team Mario. I don't play Sonic games very often.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like to watch them.
Okay. All right. So another one for Team Mario.
Yeah. You keeping score?
Yeah, I'm keeping score, man. Team Sonic is losing, bro, unfortunately.
We're going to get some more Sonic.
Yeah, Team Sonic is losing. But so Tisha, welcome to the show. Another question is, what's your first video game memory? What was the first console that you played on?
Man, can it count if it's what I saw my brother playing on first?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So, I think the very first memory I have of a console is probably like the first Nintendo.
Okay.
Whichever Nintendo was out, maybe in like the early 90s, because I was born in 90.
Okay.
So I just remember my brother playing Mortal Kombat. And I remember being scared of it because at the time, like, I was young and I was like, what is this? And I know that my aunt had like different settings on because when I saw Mortal Kombat later on in life, I was like, why is there so much like blood and stuff? So when my brother was playing it, it was like little sweat beads that would like come off. And I still, but yeah, I had no knowledge that wasn't like how the game actually was made. I just find it to be funny, but I was scared for no reason.
Yeah.
That's funny. You're the first person I've seen to be scared of it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we talked about this before. So Nintendo is like the family-friendly console, and back when around that time, we were 1990. So I was like, I want to say like 12. So that was a big deal because the Sega Genesis version, it had blood, but Nintendo was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that because we family friendly. So you're gonna get the sweat beat out of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's funny that because I had a Sega Genesis, so I didn't see the sweat thing, but it's funny to me. Yeah.
Yeah, but that cold in though at first. Yeah.
Okay. And then what was the first game you actually like played and was like that got you into gaming?
I was kind of a late starter at games. I probably didn't really like get into like gaming consoles until I was like 20.
Okay.
Because when I was in college, I actually lived with some pretty nerdy roommates that liked to play a lot of games on the Wii. I bought a Wii, but the very first game I ever played was I think it was Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo DS. And this was still post, living with my roommates. And that game got me really hooked into playing a lot of video games from there.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that was
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda on the DS. And what was it about the Ocarina of Time that like got you hooked?
Probably just the way that it looked. It was really pretty. I loved the color schemes. It was easy to follow. Yeah. And then I don't know what it is, but I like fighting games a lot. And even though like Legend of Zelda isn't necessarily like just solely a fighting game, I still like to be able to interact with things within the game and like mess with it or whatever, whether it's touching it or beating it up, whatever it is, it's just fun.
So start off with Ocarina of Time. Sharon, have you played that?
Yeah, I mastered that game, man. That was my jam back in the day on the 64.
I tried to play the master. I couldn't.
You know what? I don't ever play master mode. I just go through the original, and once after that, I'm done. I move on.
Same. Has to be really good for me to want to play it again.
So started off with the Mortal Kombat and started off with then it was Nintendo DS. So it seems like you've been riding with Nintendo for a while. Are there any other consoles that you owned or mess with besides Nintendo?
Yeah, I actually have a Steam Deck that I play games on.
Really good.
And I have PlayStation, both PlayStation 4 and 5. I think I read recently, though, that they're going to stop, I don't know doing something, supporting something on the PS4. I don't know if you guys have more insight on that, but I play The Sims on my 4, and that's the only like console I play The Sims on. So I'm like, am I gonna be able to still access this? I don't know. So little nervous about that. And then what else do I own? I have a Xbox 360, but that's the only Xbox I've ever owned, and I know it's way outdated, but
Same.
just not that big of a fan of Xbox. I don't know.
Yeah, so I have like the 360, the 1S, and I think what you're talking about, and I hate when they sunset things now because now everything is online. Like for me, I'm nerding out because they're coming out with the He-Man, and then I just saw the Avengers, the Marvel game, but unfortunately, the 1S, it's not going to be on that. And then with the 360, I want to say over the summer they shut down the store, so the store is done. So I'm pretty sure that that's what they're doing with the play. Sharon, you might know with the PlayStation 4, are they shutting
Yeah.
down the store pretty much?
Yeah, well, you know, they're just going. I'm pretty sure they're just going to support the PlayStation 5 from here on out because you know, PlayStation 4 has probably had about what, been 10 years now, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I mean, so you know, they got to support their current hardware. So like, yeah, Nintendo, they've done the same thing in the past. Like they all do it, but
Yeah.
it's try to get you like to, you know, to move on, I guess.
Yeah, they gotta kick you. They gotta kick you off. But they got because nowadays it's not like back in the 1990s. To be honest, I really can't tell amongst the platforms as far as the graphics or who, like how many, because now all the third party providers are doing it across all platforms. So I don't know. Back then it was all about the exclusives. You knew on Nintendo you get Mario. You knew on Sega you getting the Genesis. So Tisha, as far as your consoles, what's your favorite console? Like, what do you think is the greatest console of all time so far in your experience?
The Nintendo Switch. And that's just because you're able to both play on your TV, but you can also bring it around and it's portable. And I feel like that was probably one of the first inventions where it was like that. Yeah, you can play on a TV and also go play outside. So yeah, I play my Switch probably more than anything, if not my Steam Deck. So
And
yeah,
Sharon, you got a Switch. Well, you got the Switch too now. He
Yeah,
graduated.
I want the
Yeah,
Switch too. How
yeah,
is
so
it?
so
yeah. I love it.
he been low key bugging Carrie to get me the Switch too. So
Yeah, for a while now.
We're probably going to invest in a Switch too, probably in the next couple of months.
I'll definitely say because you can also carry over your Switch information to the Switch too. But the SD card that comes with the little micro SD, you can't use
Yeah.
that on the Switch too. So you have to invest in another one. Yeah.
Good point.
The system itself actually has a lot of memory internally, but you know, a lot of the games are bigger. I like to play smaller file games because I love arcade 90s style. But I mean, nevertheless, I still have a lot of games and it takes up a lot of space. So I might have 10 gigs left out of that entire 50 gig system.
Ow.
Yeah. I have a lot of
yes,
games.
yeah, and the newer games, man, they just eat up memory. Like, man,
Yeah.
I imagine the GTA 6 is just gonna eat up so much memory. That
You're going to
game
have a
when the
whole other PlayStation just for that thing alone.
thing is. So you mentioned the Steam Deck. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know a lot of people have been talking about that. So what exactly, what kind of console is that? What is exactly, is it like PC related or?
Yeah, and honestly, I can't give you too much insight myself, but yeah, it is PC related. Have you heard of Steam?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's just literally you can take your games that you're playing on the Steam and you can play it on the Steam Deck. Some games, because there are some games that are not formatted to play on the Steam Deck, but yeah, it's just another portable method to play games that you play on the PC that you can't get on any other, console that you can play on your TV.
And what's your favorite, what are your favorite types of games? You like role-playing game, action, beat 'em up?
Yeah, so I love me some Street Fighter games.
Okay.
I love Mario. I like a lot of farming games, so Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, RPGs. I like Kingdom Hearts. I like Assassin's Creed, although I haven't really played a lot of Assassin's Creed recently. But yeah, that's kind of the nature. Cozy games is really what I'm into.
Gotcha.
But I play almost anything. So
What's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
the Ezio trilogy or the Ezio, yeah. however you
Okay,
pronounce
okay.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm part of Amazon Luna, and they have these other versions of Assassin's Creed. They have like this one where you're in Moscow, this one you're in
Mm,
China, but it's like 2D, and you gotta hide and like sneak up on people. It's not
yeah.
as immersive as the other Assassin's Creeds, but it's cool. It's cool little 2.5D games. Man, okay, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. And I wanna bring this one up. So this thing right here is the battle. You ever heard of this? The Battle XP 350.
No, I don't think I've heard of it.
So they have this on AliExpress. They have this on Amazon, but it's like the emulators. So this
Okay.
bad boy has like 4,000 games. It has it has arcade games. It has the PlayStation, PSP, a whole bunch of. So I've been playing like Afterburner on here, Street Fighter 2,
Okay.
UN Squadron. But it's funny because it's the size of a Game Boy, and it has like the toggle switches, and also has switches in the back. So I'm just amazed how with technology we're so like fast forward with these emulators and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
with that being said, what game were you when you were younger? Was it a Link that you like conquered, like you went through and was just like, murdered it? Your first game that you ever like beat?
Really, it's Ocarina of Time. Like that was really the only game that I can think of when I was younger that I like went all the way through and beat. Probably besides Mario games.
Okay.
But I think there's probably even I think I've only beaten like Super Mario Bros. Like the 88 version of that. And that was
Super
it.
Mario 2, was that
Yeah,
2?
Super
What?
Mario.
I think that's Sharon's favorite Mario game right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game gets a lot of hate, but I love it. That was my first.
Why
That was
does
look.
it get hate?
A lot of people like says, "God, that's not the true Mario game." Because that was actually a different game. That wasn't. They used a different game and they just
They
skinned it with
just put
Mario.
Yeah, they just put Mario's face on it. That's
Yeah,
why some of those characters you don't see again.
Ah,
because in Japan, Super Mario Brothers 2 is actually Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels over here. So they wanted to change it up because it was too much of the same and it was too difficult. So they made that game. It was like Doki Panic or something like that, and they put the Mario characters into it. And that was the same year I got Nintendo when I was in the 5th grade, and I remember getting that game right before Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I had a lot of fun playing it.
I had no idea about that. I love that Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different. They just put the stamp on it because I think the
Hmm.
Japanese version of Super Mario 2, it looked like the regular Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
but it was harder, right? Wasn't it like
Yeah.
it was a
That
lot
was
harder?
That was
Yeah,
the lost that they call it the lost levels over here. And I knew that they released it on the Super Nintendo when they did Mario All Stars. And that was our first time playing it. Well, my first time playing it.
yeah. So Tisha also likes Korean, was it soap opera, Korean dramas,
Yeah,
K-pop,
K-dramas for sure.
K-dramas. So have you ever played a game that was like similar to a K, like with role playing games that's similar to like?
So there's a lot of fantasy K-dramas. Playing Kingdom Hearts, I mean, even though there is that Disney theme, parts of that fantasy piece of it, I feel like kind of relates to or is similar to K-dramas. And I mean, fantasy K-dramas isn't all I watch. I mean, it's really not like my top genre. I probably watched maybe like a handful of those out of the many other genres I've watched. But I would say, yeah, I never really take the time to think about like K-dramas and gaming and how they, kind of mesh together. But in a way, they're just as addictive. So,
Yeah, yeah, because I know now with these games, man, they got like storylines and
mhm.
like I was playing this one video game. I can't remember. You're kind of like a hired detective, and you like you detect people. You like take pictures. Yo, you got to take a picture, and there's a storyline. Like this dude is corrupt, and one of them is based out of Korea. Like you're like a Korean investigator, and I'm like, man,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So
they kind of sound similar to Toom. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's spelled Toem. Think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how,
yeah.
yeah, kind of sounds like that.
So that's pretty cool. And you said you don't do scary video games.
So I actually played my first scary video game. What was that? Last October. It was Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, that was, it's available on Steam. It's like, it's Japanese, it's anime type character look.
Yeah.
theme to it, and it's like these girls that are a part of this like literature club. But yeah, I don't want to like spoil the game, but it's scary. It's a psychological thriller video
Wow.
game.
Wow.
Okay.
So have you ever played like a sci-fi, like an aliens game, or like
I played Halo for a little bit,
wow?
and my gosh, what's the other one? It starts with a D. I haven't
Was it
played it very
Doom?
much. No, not Doom. Destiny.
Destiny. Okay.
Might I recommend a game for you? It's called Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation.
It's a scary game.
That's okay.
Ex-
That's okay. I literally got Doki Doki Literature Club because I wanted something scary. And honestly, it wasn't that scary. It was more disturbing than anything.
yeah.
But like, I didn't have bad dreams, playing. And you said it's called Alien Invasion?
No, Isolation.
Isolation.
Yeah.
So it's
You'll
the
be okay
alien.
with it.
It's the aliens. It's alien series.
Yeah,
And
it
I
ain't that
think that
scary.
the aliens
I
like
see it. Okay. This
It's
one,
made
right?
by Sega.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
you should try it.
Yeah.
Another game that also kind of fits the theme of like Alien, but not quite. I don't know if you ever heard of Oxenfree. So Oxenfree, I first played that on PlayStation 4. And they also have an Oxenfree 2. I haven't finished it yet. But it's one of those games where there's different endings depending on how you play the game. You interact with different people and things, and there's like 3 dialogues you can choose from whenever you're speaking to those things. And based off of whatever dialogue you choose will determine your ending. But there's also like some of those gold or Easter egg type things too in the game, depending on which endings you choose. But that's one that I have played quite a bit to try to get all the endings. I still haven't gotten all the endings yet, but it's fun.
So it's like Ali Oxenfree, the
Yeah.
game. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
It kind of
Yep,
reminds me
exactly.
sort of reminds me of Until Dawn, with all the different endings, which is another
Yeah.
scary game. I recommend you play.
So
I have
this.
actually watched someone play that one. And Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So have you ever like played a game that just pissed you off, or was just extremely difficult, or you just like, man, I got to put this down. I'm about to break my console right now.
Yeah, there have been some bosses in Kingdom Hearts that would really piss me off that I could not beat. I think it was Kingdom Hearts 2. I was trying to beat Sephiroth. I think that's what his name is, and it took me a
Sure, I
year.
was like,
It took you how
really?
long?
It took me a
Wow.
year. Yes,
Really?
yes, to beat this fool. I
You
was
played on master
so
mode?
mad.
You must have been
No,
playing on
I wasn't on master. I wasn't on master mode. I don't know. I just couldn't get the controls down. I think I was trying to like dodge. And every time I would try to dodge, it's like I wasn't dodging soon enough, and then I would get hit,
Right.
and he would yeet
Man,
me. Like
I
it was
slept
too much.
I slapped Sephiroth and knocked him down.
No, not my ass. But funny enough, of the other games that kind of like rile me up are phone games.
Oh, long games. Yeah.
So, for example, right now I'm playing this game. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Drop the Cat or something. You have to like, it's almost like Tetris pieces that you have to move around, and you have to hit each different color cat depending on what color piece you're moving around. And I have been stuck on the same, it's supposed to be normal um level, and it's been like 3 months and I still can't beat it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play this anymore.
They want to make you mad. I'm telling you, go play Alien Isolation.
So you basically you're in the spaceship, and it's you and the alien, and there's a part where it's like hunter mode. What's the?
Yeah. Well, it's you and it's different people around you who are hostile, and also
Yeah.
those synthetic life forms, those androids, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
They're
the
in there
synth.
too,
Yeah, the
and
synth.
they're
At first.
yeah. I mean, but then when the alien comes in, like yeah, I mean,
So
you learn survival real quick.
yeah,
I'll
so
check it out.
I played a little bit of it because I know you wake up like with aliens. You wake up and you're on the ship. You're walking around. You're talking with people. But
Yeah.
is it the hunter? What's the mode where it's you and the alien?
There's like a survival mode, like it takes like the original OG cast, like from the first Alien with Sigourney Weaver and all those people. and you have to go through and shut off like parts of the ship, and you have to avoid the alien at the same time. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it's yeah. But this is the guy that he has
Yeah.
like which Resident Evils do you have? He had one Resident Evil, and Carrie just walked out the room, and he got the big screen. She's like,
Yeah. Look,
Stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, my husband and I, we watch a lot of YouTube, but a lot of the YouTube creators we watch are playing video games. So especially during like, October time, they're playing like
yeah.
scary games and stuff. And some of them games, I'm like, oh, like jump scares, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love to watch it. I just don't know if I can
Okay.
play them myself.
Good. Because I have another recommendation for you. It's called Dead Space.
Dead
Dead
Space.
Space?
Yeah. Dead Space.
I feel like I've heard of that one.
You probably have, but have you played it?
He's like, but
I have
have you
not
played
played it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You should
So
play
he's
Dead
like,
Space.
wow. So if there was
Have you-
a
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna
Oh.
say no. Go ahead, because I was gonna change the subject. So
I was gonna ask if you guys have played any of those anomaly games before. It's like a train, or a bus that you're like going through the different like what do you call them? The different sections of the train, and you have to spot the anomaly before you like get killed or something. Have you ever played those
that.
before?
That sounds like a
No.
mind-bending game
This
right
sounds familiar though, but no.
there. Yeah, no, I've never played that. I'm gonna have to check
I think
that
it might
out.
be Japanese games,
Okay.
but yeah, those are also scary. They're just unsettling, more I guess, more
Yeah.
than scary.
Because if
But
you don't have
that's
to
all.
find the anomaly, you die. Like, well, and I imagine it's like a time. You gotta catch it right in time. So I can see how that could be like.
Right. If you keep going through the different chambers and you never spot the anomaly, then like you can go into another chamber and that's when they'll just yeet you and you're done. So
Eat you?
yeet.
Oh,
Trying to use them Gen Z, Gen Alpha lingos and stuff, trying
Yeah.
to keep up with times.
Oh, okay. Speaking of that, you remember? Have you had an arcade experience where you've been in an arcade with the arcade boxes and?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I played Pac-Man. I know that's so stereotypical, but I do. And then a lot of the shooter games, like there's Galactic. But yeah, I have played a lot of arcade games as well.
And if you could be in any arcade world or any video game world, what world would that be? What video game would you immerse yourself in, and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Animal Crossing, just because you
You're
can't
safe.
die. Yes, exactly, because it's safe. All you're dealing with is just grouchy, bitchy neighbors, and that's it.
Okay.
You know, I've never played that game.
Really?
I've never played it.
It's so, I mean, like, that's fair. It's adorable. It's not everyone's
Yeah.
game. I mean, but like I said, I like these cozy, cute games, so it was for me.
Yeah. No, that's
But-
cool.
Got you. And then you got Sharon recommending all these scary, terrifying games.
Which is fine. I mean, I watched Robert play Elden Ring and what's the other one? Bloodbound?
Mhm.
Not Bloodbound. Oh
What- so
my
what-
goodness.
What about you, Scary Sharon? What game would you immerse yourself in, and why?
Oh man, what game would I immerse myself in? That's hard. That's a difficult question. You know, she was talking about Kingdom Hearts, which I do enjoy. The whole Final Fantasy / Disney, because I'm more Disney than Final Fantasy. But I'm gonna go with something safe too, because I ain't trying to get beat up. So, well, you know what? Let's just say Final Fantasy, because if you got Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Sora, you know, if they got your back, as long as you bringing tents and potions and stuff like that, you'll survive. Maybe. I mean, Sephiroth ain't no big thing to beat. You know.
Is that throw a little jab over there? A little jabby jab?
No, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sephiroth was hard at first. You know, especially once you got into that final mode form where he starts throwing like all the lasers or whatever, and you have to
Yes.
continuously keep pushing the right buttons at the right time. If you miss just an ounce, it's like a half a millisecond on that button, they light you up like a Christmas tree. I know
Mhm.
exactly. I know what you're talking about, and it took some time to do, but yeah. But I'm sure I'm a lot older than you at the time that I played it. So to be fair, think
Well, the show is 40-something gamers, so we're in our 40s. We graduated high school in 1996.
1996,
Yeah.
1996, yeah.
1990 and 1996.
No, we
I
No,
was
both.
born in 90.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yes,
so how am I? I thought you were younger. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I'm
So we,
35.
yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right.
So
Oh, that's right. You did say that at the beginning. My bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
No,
so our
I just said the year.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we
No.
our
Yeah.
30-year class reunion is next year. So yeah, we
Oh,
OGs and
30.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
okay. We all age, right? Just
Yeah,
blessed to
yeah,
be alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the game that I would immerse myself in is Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, just
Okay.
jumping from galaxy to galaxy. It'll either be that or Sonic
Yeah.
Adventure.
So you're Team Sonic then.
Oh I'm one of the few that we've asked. Wow. So man, guys, another amazing episode with our guest Tisha. Thank you for sharing your video game stories and what games you're playing. And we're definitely gonna have to check out. It's called the Steam Deck, right?
Yes.
Because I've been hearing
Highly
a lot.
recommended, especially if you're a PC gamer.
Yeah. And guys, one more time, I just want to, we got the 40 something gamers merch right here, and we got this shirt right here. Boom, for like Gen
Gen X
X's
gamers.
cartridges
Nice.
don't have load times. And then we got the shirt right here. So I'm gonna do another. We're gonna do a quick call to action to our listeners. Hey, we want to see your video game setup. Like my man Sharon, he got like the big movie screen with the big movie sound. It's like you're in an arcade. But send us a picture either on Facebook, on our Facebook page, or even on our YouTube of your video game setup to your choice of what type of merch you want to get. And then also, check out our merch store. I'll put that on the link. Any parting words from, we'll start off with you, Tisha. Any parting words before we?
My only parting words is just to say thank you guys for having me.
Man.
I've actually never done a podcast before, so this was
Okay.
pretty cool. I think I might have done one once, but it was, I can't remember what it was about. But this was a lot of fun. It's nice to talk about games. I don't really get the opportunity to do that a lot, especially with, other African Americans like me.
That's what we representing.
Yeah. It was good
What
to have
about
you.
you? It's Sharon. What about you, man?
So, I'm always gonna say, keep exercising, playing video games, and I'm a man with little words. So have fun, exercise, play your games, get some sunshine, and hey, get the merch, get the shirts, show us your gaming setup. I want to see it.
Oh yeah, I want to see it because
I'll post mine, but I'm not part of the running, so it would just be for fun if I showed mine.
Yeah, because
In my area up and take a picture for you guys and post it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. We'll post it on the website.
Yeah.
And we'll let people know,
I actually have two gaming setups, but yeah.
Like mine's is chaotic. Like each room has a console.
Yeah.
So you go in a room and just sit down and play with the console. But in my mind, I want to have like one of the, if anybody builds an arcade cabinet or a cabinet, I want a cabinet with everything on it right there so I can have it in one spot. Also want to give a shout out to Lawson Newland. He's going to be our next guest, but we were on his podcast called Super Wall Jump. So if anybody listens to Super Wall Jump, go ahead and check it out. Me and Sharon were on there. My parting words is check out the merch. Also, we hit a milestone. I had a problem before, like I'm really not a fan of editing video, but now thanks to the AIs, the videos are looking nice. So I think this is our third episode on YouTube. And we went from 26 subscribers to now we're like 116. So subscribe, leave us a comment. And ladies and gentlemen, Tisha, myself, Marquivas, and Sharon Harrington for another great episode of 40 Something Gamers. Thank you for listening. All right.